So today I wanted to discuss 3 different approaches to working with the Shem angels. And this could really be applied to any other group of spirits as well. So 3 different approaches to the Shem angels. One of these is ritual magic. Ritual magic. This can include a scrying stone, ritual circles, fasting, and this kind of crosses over into prayer in a way because there's fasting and prayer and incense. But there's formal ritual magic. There's also a contemplative approach. The contemplative approach to working with the Shem angels is to think about the divine attribute, and to think about the divine attribute and to think about the psalm verse and the name, and to really contemplate what is the divine attribute, to really meditate upon these qualities. So for example, someone working with a more of a contemplative approach, that may be working with the angel as the sun is in those degrees of the zodiac. During those 5 days, they may simply think about the divine attribute and the psalm verse and the name. So the kind of the contemplative approach to working with the Shem angels. And then there is the method of prayer. There's some people that may not want to do a bunch of fancy schmancy ritual magic. They may just want to have a conversation. The method of prayer. These people should have a place if they want to work with Shem angels. People should not feel like they have to have fancy equipment to work with Shem angels. If someone wants to pray, they can pray, obviously. So some people may like to build altars, or simply light a candle and some incense and say a prayer to the angel with its psalm, calling the name and the psalm verse. Now it's really interesting because prayer and magic, they're actually very close. Because a lot of people, when they pray, they like to light a candle and light incense. They'll call the name of the angel. They'll say the psalm verse of the angel, perhaps. And then they'll give a petition, and then they'll say a goodbye. That's kind of the approach that I do in my videos. It's more of a prayer method. Now, the prayer method, or a devotional method, certainly does have a place with Shem angels. And just because it's easier to do in videos, I tend to use the prayer method with my viewers. Because there are some people that maybe they've never worked with the Shem angels, and it may be an introduction for many people, which I think is great. So the prayer method is just light a candle, light some incense, call the angel's name, recite the psalm verse perhaps, and have a conversation. The contemplative approach is to really just to focus upon, during this period, think about the divine attributes, think about the psalm verse, think about the name, really contemplate on the qualities of the angels. What does it mean for you? What does it mean in your life? Now, these two can often go together. For maximum results, I personally recommend to combine these 2 methods. For maximum results, I recommend during these 5-day period, for example, working with Vehuya, or during the 5-day period of Yeliel, or whatever, Sitael, whatever, I recommend doing both of these things. You don't have to, but I recommend for maximum results to both contemplate during this 5-day period the qualities, the divine attributes, the psalm verse, really contemplate, and to also combine that with prayer and also ritual magic. Yep. So, those are the 3 methods. So I just wanted to outline that there is the method of prayer. You don't have to have like fancy equipment to work with Shem angels. You could just do prayer, light a candle, say a prayer. That is absolutely valid. There's also the method of ritual magic and also the contemplative approach. And I personally think that all three can be used for maximum effect. For those of you that want to try to work with Shem angels or work with these types of practices to see if you can have an experience or see what comes of that. So, yep, so that's just a very quick video. So today I made 2 videos. I made one that's an hour long. So I made an hour-long video where we called upon the Huya, and I talked about the next Shem angel, Yeliel. But this is just like a really quick video, just jumping in to talk about the 3 different approaches to the Shem angels, which could be applied to other types of spirits as well. So there is the contemplative approach, the method of prayer, and then there's the method of ritual magic. So all 3 of these have a place. So not everyone has to have a lot of fancy equipment. They could just use prayer, and that's totally valid. And there are some that may just want to meditate on the qualities of the angel, and maybe that's a way to kind of bring its transformative influences into your life. And, and then, of course, also there is the full-on ritual magic methods. So those are the 3 methods, and more videos to come, y'all. All right, so, and then, again, I wanted to mention that I'll be doing some readings of Agrippa as well, but that's going to be its own thing. So, just throwing that out there as an announcement at the end of this video, that, as kind of its own thing, I'm going to be reading from Agrippa as well. So, but anyway, so that's a little bit about the 3 methods, 3 ways of working with the Shem angels. There's the method of prayer, there's the contemplative way, and then there's the way of ritual magic. So more to come, y'all. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.